You're listening to the Business Confidence Podcast, where I give you a confidence hack that will change your life. I'm your host, Tanya Davis. Today's confidence hack is inspired by a trip I just returned from. My fiance, Carl, and I spent 12 fabulous days in Greece. And yes, big reveal here now. He wasn't my fiance before we left for Greece. So that means he proposed while we were on the island of Santorini. And I said yes. So I just wanted to share that with all of you in case my voice sounds a little bit happier than it usually does. Okay, so back to today's confidence hack and why it was inspired by my recent travel. I travel internationally quite a lot, and I always find that my confidence increases when I'm traveling. And it remains higher even after I return home for some time. And it got me thinking about how going to new places can really help increase your confidence. There are so many ways, and trust me, you'll hear about some of them over the next few weeks. But today's hack is focusing on one particular action. And this can be both extremely exciting and really intimidating. And that is meeting new people. Whether you're an introvert like I am, yes, I am an introvert, or an extrovert or somewhere in between the two, making new connections can be a powerful way to build confidence. So let's explore this a little bit. We often think of confidence as something that comes from within ourselves, but our social interactions play a huge role in shaping how we see ourselves. When we meet new people, we're not just expanding our network, we're also stepping out of our comfort zones. The simple act of reaching out, introducing ourselves, and engaging in conversation, they can all have a significant impact on our confidence. Now, I want to be fully honest here and say that this is one of the most challenging confidence hacks for me. And I think it's because I am an introvert, and so given the option, I will choose my own company over spending time meeting new people. Which sounds a little crazy since I've spent the last 25 years as a trainer helping others communicate and present themselves more confidently. Yet I can often feel intimidated by the idea of going into a situation where I have to meet new people. So if you feel this way too, then trust me, you are not alone. What is the connection then between meeting someone and confidence? Well, if you think about it, every time you strike up a conversation with somebody new, you're challenging yourself to navigate unknown territory. This act of courage, even in small doses, can build confidence and resilience. It teaches you that you can handle new situations and that you're capable of making connections. And over time, these small victories accumulate and boost your overall confidence. Let's get really specific. So, what exactly is increasing our confidence when we meet new people? Well, first, it helps to broaden our perspective. When we interact with people from different backgrounds, like in Greece or like in Mexico, where I am right now, we gain fresh perspectives. These new viewpoints can challenge our own, and that can really help us grow and see the world in a more nuanced way. And this is not only makes us more empathetic and more confident in our ability to understand and relate to others, but it increases our comfort level. And of course, that in turn makes us feel more confident. Another way is through positive feedback. Engaging with people can provide incredible positive reinforcement through compliments and just constructive feedback that can confirm and affirm our strengths and help us identify areas for improvement. And this external validation Similar to how you feel when someone smiles at you. One of the very first episodes we did on smiling and how it helps increase your confidence. When this happens, this really boosts our self esteem. Now, I'm not going to pretend for a second that every interaction you have with somebody new is going to be a positive one. But even if it's not, it's still a learning experience, and it's still an experience that you had that can still help increase your confidence. So, how do you get started? Well, again, if you're someone who prefers to avoid the situation where you have to meet someone new, I suggest you start small. Begin with low pressure situations. Join a group that has related interests to yours, or even start a conversation with the person sitting next to you on an airplane, which happened to me today as I was flying from LA to Guadalajara. The key is to start small and gradually build up your confidence. Another way is to use technology. Now, many of us are already doing this and not even thinking about it. So, if that's the case, it's probably not really building our confidence too much. We want to make this a true effort, a recognized effort. So, there are apps, platforms, all sorts of things out there to help you to connect with people digitally. And however you choose to do it mindfully and choose to interact with people when you're given the situation to learn something new, rather than just be in the background watching other people's comments on a particular topic. Actually engage. And finally, this is so important, be curious. So when you're meeting someone new, focus on being genuinely curious about them. Ask open-ended questions and show interest in their experience. People love talking about themselves, and your interest will make the conversation flow more naturally. And really, later, they're really more likely to remember you if you did ask lots of questions about them. Meeting new people can be a powerful tool for building confidence. It pushes us to step outside our comfort zones and broadens our perspectives. But remember, confidence is a journey, and every new interaction is a step forward. So the next time you have the opportunity to meet someone new, take it. You never know where it might lead. So your call to action, your CTA for this week, is to engage with someone you never met before. Remember, you can start small. Introduce yourself to someone in the office down the hall when you're waiting for the elevator together. Something small. Remember, you never know where it might lead. Thank you for listening to Business Confidence. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with others who might find it helpful. Bye for now.